Hi, Islamic Dad here. If you enjoy this channel, please subscribe. It does help me out a lot. The title for today's video is It's Never Enough. This can be applied to, a lot of the relationship with a narcissist, a lot of the interactions with a narcissist. The statement just kind of sets the tone for dealing with a narcissist at all. The example I want to give today is one that happened probably midway in my relationship with my ex-girlfriend. And it was just really, and the reason I'm making this video is because it's very eye-opening to think back on how things progressed with this. So I'm a DJ. I don't really, like sharing anything personal as far as details on my channel, but it is pertinent to this story. I'm a DJ in the local, city, and the events that I did were pretty big right from the start. And my girlfriend at the time, the covert narcissist, was enthralled. I mean, she loved the attention and validation by proxy. And especially just the way her brain worked, it was very much about, the grade A supply was being able to be seen with and name drop people who were of status within whatever scene. And so the fact that I was like DJing the main room at clubs, she was, head over heels, and just overjoyed about it, and would tell everyone that she was the DJ's girlfriend. But when I was DJing, she'd be right next to the booth. And when I wasn't DJing, she would literally be sitting in my lap and just basically, as people walked by, saying, mine, 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 mine. And no, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not trying to be cute. That's literally what she did. I mean, she was just trying to broadcast to the world that her boyfriend was the DJ and that she was with him. So, I mean, I was happy. I mean, I enjoy DJing, but I also enjoy having a girlfriend who can't help herself but sit in my lap. So, I enjoyed that. But then as time went on, as with dealing with narcissists, it was no longer new. It became, another Saturday night, or another first Friday or something like that. I mean, it was something that was still a lot of fun for me. It was a lot of blast, but the shiny newness had worn off for my girlfriend, and she started showing it. And so, let's skip a couple of years to the end, of our relationship. I was DJing a club, and I think at that point we took, separate cars. I don't even think she said that she was going to stick around for the whole night. When she did show up, she hung out at the bar while I was DJing, and she wasn't by me on the dance floor or anything. And she wasn't out dancing, on the dance floor at the club or anything. She was just like in this far back area talking to friends at the bar. And when I was done, and I actually played some of the songs that had special meaning for us. And I don't even think she noticed. I mean, she was just kind of busy talking to friends and stuff. And so I'd finish my set and come down, and then we would hang out and talk a bit, and someone would come by, like a mutual friend, and say, hey, and she would just pivot and talk to her, or talk to our mutual friend, practically like I wasn't there, like I didn't exist. And so I just like got my drink and went and hung out with some other people. But I'm just saying it was such a drastic contrast to go from having the covert narcissist literally sitting in my lap, saying mine, mine, mine as people walked by, to someone who showed up on their own, who was at the bar, who didn't come out to dance even when I played like their favorite songs, and who, when I wasn't, in the DJ booth, still was just talking to people as if I wasn't there. And it was, it's a great example of what I want to make with this video is just, it's never enough with the narcissist. And what I mean by that, it's not like you can, it's not like it's impossible to reach the goals that they set, or like, if they set the bar this high, oh, look, I touched it. It's not like you're not capable of doing that. It's that as soon as you touch the bar, they raise it. And then if you touch it again, they might take the bar and move it to another room. I mean, and just be like, no, there's the bar now. And so it's like, okay, okay, you're a DJ. That's cool. I want you to be like a lead guitarist in a band. And they're like, okay, and I'm the lead guitarist in a band. Like, okay, I want you to be a race car driver. Okay, I'm a race car driver. Okay, I want you to make swords, knives, and axes, and vend at the Renaissance Festival. It's like, okay, I'll do that. Like you can't win. It's never enough, because as soon as you do something that attracts the narcissist, and that they do find attractive, arousing, appealing, anything like that, it is going to grow old. The shiny newness of anything you achieve, anything you are, anything you do, is going to slowly fade away. And at the end of the day, you are going to be face to face with a narcissist that is bored with you, who looks at you like you are a worn out, broken old toy with all the paint worn off, with chips, missing, maybe the wheels squeak or creak or something, but that's how they're going to look at you, is the old toy that they've had for a long time, and they just couldn't care less about it, and they want the shiny new toy. And even when you become that shiny new toy, the cycle just repeats itself again. And so it's never enough. And you can kind of connect the dots here. When you're in a relationship with a narcissist, even if you were in a place where you love them with all of your heart, it can't work. There's no way for you to be enough, because even if everything is perfect with you, with the relationship, with the dynamics, everything, every second that passes, the narcissist is just going to grow bored and disenchanted with you. And so you can't win. It's never enough. So Hopefully this video has been helpful. As I said, I am assuming that if any of you have spent time in a relationship with a narcissist, especially if you broke up and then managed to get back together with them, that you've seen this, that even when, you know, you kind of like get back together with them, there's that brief instant of like, oh, the newness, the shininess is there again, and it wears off in a matter of weeks. It's, you know, not a fun experience. But hopefully this video has been helpful. Thanks.